Hi guys, today we're going to be doing Iready reading.
You are about to take a final quiz on the 10 words you...
This is the last time you can check the glossary. It will not be available during the upcoming quiz. This final quiz will test your knowledge of the 10 vocabulary words you have practiced. You'll get only one chance to answer each question.
Okay.
Read the paragraph. Everyone has a different way of dealing with conflicts. Some people prefer to take time away from the situation and evaluate possible solutions to the problem. Other people like to talk about the conflict and reach a solution right away. Complete the sentences with the correct words.
According to the paragraph, some people prefer to step away from disagreements. More time allows them to consider their next action.
Match each word to its example in the chart.
A referee making game decisions on purpose that help one team win over the other, showing bias. A parent attempting to resolve an argument between two siblings without taking a side, remaining objective. Furniture builder using a ruler to ensure the measurement of each piece of wood is exact, checking for accuracy.
When searching for someone to edit your research paper, who should you look for?
Someone who is objective and accurate, someone who is biased and not accurate, someone who manipulates perceptions, someone who feels conflict. It's the first one.
Read properly.
Read the paragraph. Willie started talking as soon as he sat down next to Hassan on the bus. You wouldn't believe it, Hassan. I was the best student in science class today. Mr. Boyle asked lots of hard questions, and I got every single one of them correct. Mr. Boyle was very impressed. I'm probably one of Mr. Boyle's best students, if not the best. Wow, what a day. What does Willie do?
Willie tells a biased story. Willie asks for objective advice. Willie highlights a problem. Willie encounters an old friend. I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Which is an example of a perception about pizza?
Pizza is a special treat. Pizza was invented hundreds of years ago. Pizza is sold in restaurants. Pizza can be made with different toppings. It's the first one.
Complete the sentences with the correct words.
Yesterday, Seth and Haley encountered a problem. They couldn't agree on which superhero movie to watch. They got into a silly fight, and Seth said some things that he should not have. After the argument, Seth evaluated his responses to figure out what he could have said differently. Today, Seth is talking to Haley, highlighted the exact words he recorded.
First
read and then read it. Okay, done.
Okay, correct.
Complete each sentence with the correct word.
When you feel a bias, you make it worse. When you encounter a bias, you experience it. When you highlight a bias, you make it known.
Read the paragraph. Complete the sentences with the correct words.
The newspaper article highlights the empty classroom. The school newspaper will publish an article about the school building featuring a debate about a nearly empty classroom. The article summarizes different ideas for the classroom. Teachers want the room as a group project area, but students want to use it as a social gathering spot. The students who wrote the article included quotes from interviews with 2 teachers and 2 students. Highlights conflict, bias, and perception. No. Bias and perception.
Read the paragraph. Complete the sentence with the correct word.
Grocery stores use music to manipulate, probably. Grocery stores play carefully selected music to affect how shoppers feel while in the store. Soft and relaxed background music often makes shoppers feel comfortable. If shoppers are comfortable, they are likely to spend more time in the store and buy more items.
Fill in the blanks to complete the letter.
Dear Mayor Johnson, my name is Kayla Jones. I'm a student at Silver Star Middle School, and I live on Webster Street. I'm writing this letter to highlight a problem near my house. For a few days, your traffic light on the corner has been broken, making it unsafe to walk and drive. On my way to school this morning, I saw 2 cars almost crash. I also saw a group of kids who could not safely cross the street. I don't want to fuel an unnecessary debate among our town's officials, but my perception is that this problem is urgent. I hope my letter helps you view the problem as urgent too. Please take action. Thank you for your help, Kayla Jones. Okay, next lesson.
How well do you know these words? Here are the 5 words you will learn in this vocabulary lesson. Use the slider to show how well you know each word. You will rate your knowledge of the words again after you have practiced using them.
Next.
A glossary is available throughout this lesson. You can
H level also.
read the paragraph,
You change your
then
H
tap the
level.
word confident
Oh,
to
change
begin
to
the
H
activity.
level. Yay!
Complete the sentence with the word that is closely related to the meaning of confident.
Lee May is running for president in the student government election. She thinks she has a fairly good chance of winning. However, her friends are confident she will win because she has been selected for leadership positions in the past. Her friends are certain
Read the paragraph.
In French class, Ben's teacher asked him a question. Ben started to answer, but then he faltered. He stopped to think for a moment because he couldn't remember the correct words to use. Finally, after his teacher gave him a hint, Ben finished his statement.
Which word has a meaning that is similar to faltered?
Paused.
Read the paragraph.
I'm pretty sure that's Andres.
Andreas
Oh, no, Andreas. Andreas was so nervous about doing poorly at the school play tryouts that he faltered when it was his turn. Once he was on stage, he forgot his line. He knew that if he had been more confident, he would have performed perfectly.
match each phrase to the question it answers.
That one is the first one. Which phrase is close to the opposite of confident? Nervous about doing. Forgot his lines.
Read the paragraph. Which statement predicts that Ben will not triumph in the match?
This weekend, Ben is challenging me to a one-on-one basketball match. He wants to show her how much she had improved. However, he does not expect to triumph in the match because he knows that Amy is still much better at basketball than he is. Well, not true. What statement predicts that? Alright, you're here.
Read the paragraph. The first time Sharifa tried running for exercise, she struggled, giving up after a quarter mile. Nevertheless, she signed up for a race and came in last place out of 70 runners. After a year of training, though, she ran the race again and came in 5th. She felt triumphant because her running had improved so much. Complete the sentences to describe how Sharifa has triumphed.
Sharifa was able to triumph at running because she worked hard and improved. After training for a year, she felt victorious when she won 5th place in her second race.
Complete the sentences to describe Ben's campaign work.
Campaigning relentlessly was exhausting but worth the effort. Ben worked every single day after school making signs and hanging them and talking with other students in his effort to become the top choice for Secretary of Student Government. He was so exhausted that he was so determined that in just 2 weeks, most students said they planned to vote for him. 100.
Complete the sentences with the correct words.
Shafira needed to run for her race, but it was relentless for 3 days straight. She exercised indoors instead, but it wasn't enough. Her relentless. The first one's relentlessly, and then relentless. The second one, desire to train outdoors, pressure to run the pouring rain. However, as she laced up her shoes, the rain relented and she was able to run without getting soaked.
Read the paragraph. Which phrase helps you understand the meaning of sympathetically?
After school, Amy and Andres were walking home together. He looked so upset, so he replied that he had gotten into a fight with his cousin. After talking about Andres was glad that Amy had acted sympathetically. I asked what was wrong.
The root SYM means with, and the root PATH means feeling. Complete the sentences with the correct words.
As Ben frantically scrambled to pick up the note cards he dropped in the debate stage, he looked around for someone who might sympathize with him. He saw Andreas and there was sympathy in his kind expression. Sharifa also smiled at him sympathetically and signaled for him to relax.
What's your... Did you know? How well... The words you've just rated will appear in future Iready passages.
That's it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you!